Instead of trying so damn hard to tune it out, I'll find the music in the engine's drone, a secret tempo I can call my own, and let the motion take me, let it sway and be the choreographer of my day. I'm in that commute rhythm, the push and the pull, a symphony for the sad and beautiful. The train tracks are the beat, the doors are the hi-hats hiss, a metronome for the metropolis. We're all in sync, a million beating hearts, playing out our disconnected parts. Playing the cool rhythm, the city's oldest song, for the place where we both do and don't belong. Now the sun is down, the city's dressed in lights, reflecting in the window on these winter nights. I see the stories in a stranger's face, a little bit of hope, a little bit of grace, condensation drawing on the glass, a temporary mural built to pass. The person sleeping with their head bowed low, where are they dreaming? I will never know. We share this space, a temporary truce from all the world's excuses and abuse. We are a tribe of ghosts in transit, side by side, with absolutely nothing left to hide, because nobody's looking, no one cares. We're just the sum of our collective prayers, for a quiet moment, for a peaceful ride, for a place to put the broken parts inside. I'm in that commute rhythm, the push and the pull, a symphony for the sad and beautiful. The train tracks are the beat, the doors are the hi-hats hiss, a metronome for the metropolis. We're all in sync, a million beating hearts, playing out our disconnected parts. In the common rhythm, the city's oldest song, for the place where we both do and don't. They say it's all about the destination, not the ride. A waste of life, a place you have to hide. But this in between, this blurry liminal space, is where you see the truth of this whole race. We're not just going to a place to work and earn, we're in the motion, it's the only way to learn that life is not the start and not the end. It is the rhythm that you learn to bend. It's the pattern that you find inside the gray, the little bit of beauty in the everyday. I'm in that commute rhythm, the push and the pull, a symphony for the sad and beautiful. The train tracks are the beat, the doors are the hi-hats hiss, a metronome for the metropolis. We're all in sync, a million beating hearts, playing out our disconnected parts. In the cool rhythm, the city's oldest song, for the place where we both do and don't belong. The doors slide open, the music has to cease, a moment of a fragile kind of peace. I step onto the platform, break the beat, the rhythm's over, my journey is complete. For now at least, until the morning light begins another day, begins another fight. But I'll remember the song we all create, the rhythm of our shared and lonely fate. inside your bones. A tremor shaking up the paving stones. It's not a warning, it's a prophecy. A low in frequency about to be unleashed upon the silence of the block. A key turning a deep and ancient lock. Just come on real bass, a concrete heartbeat shaking the windows of this whole damn street. It ain't a melody, it's not a song you sing. It's the feeling of a real and living thing. It's the 808 gospel, the sermon for the block. A universal language ticking like a clock. The street corner bass telling you we're here, and we have nothing, absolutely nothing left to fear. A car pulls up, the windows roll down low. An ancient ritual, a midnight show. The subwoofers are pushing out the air, a challenge to the silence and despair. The street light flickers, keeping to the time for this spontaneous and perfect crime of stealing silence. Just a little while and giving boredom a brand new style, and heads start nodding on the steps across the way. The only real conversation of the day. A kid on a BMX just stops and grins. This is the moment that the night begins. No invitations needed for this club, just a vibration from a speaker hub. We are connected by this simple sound on this forgotten, ordinary ground. The street corner bass, the concrete's heartbeat shaking the windows of this whole damn street. It ain't a melody, it's not a song you sing. It's the feeling of a real and living thing. It's the 808 gospel, the sermon for the block. A universal language ticking like a clock. The street corner bass telling you we're here, and we have nothing, absolutely nothing left to fear. Some people call it noise, they call the cops and curse. They say this generation's getting worse, but they don't get it. This is not a threat, it's the only prayer that some of us have left. It's a sonic footprint saying we exist, a clenched and angry and a hopeful fist. It's the sound of life that you can't regulate, the beautiful rebellion at the city's gate. It's more than music, it is medicine for all the quiet poison sinking in. It's a reminder that we're still alive in a world that only teaches you to strive and to survive. The street corner bass, the concrete's heartbeat shaking the windows of this whole damn street. It ain't a melody, it's not a song you sing. It's the feeling of a real and living thing. It's the 808 gospel, the sermon for the block. A universal language ticking like a clock. The street corner bass telling you we're here, and we have nothing, absolutely nothing left to fear. And then the car pulls off into the night, fading out beneath the traffic light. The bass gets softer, just a distant hum for all the other street corners to come. The windows stop, they're rattling, the air is still, but there's a different kind of feeling, a brand new will. The silence is not empty like before, because we know what is knocking at the door. The memory of the bass, it lingers on, waiting for the coming of the next dusk and the next dawn. And the next dawn. Yeah. Rain is falling on the avenue, my reflection in the window looking through. It's a just use the raw material to create. In that reflection remix, a brand new state of mind. Taking all the pieces of the me I left behind. I sample all the teardrops, I pitch shift the pain. Add a heavy bass line, stand up in the rain. This ain't an echo, it's a brand new song I found. I'm turning up my future till it's shaking the whole ground. In my reflection remix, the beat is strong and true. I'm making something beautiful from the black and blue. I take their bitter words, I chop them up real fine and loop them till they lose the old design. They're not a weapon anymore, they're just a beat. At least the rhythm bittersweet. I filter out the fear, I compress the doubt. I know my own damn frequencies by now. The awkward silence, the moments of regret, I turn them into ambient effects. I'm the producer and the artist here, engineering my own atmosphere. This isn't about faking, it's not a new disguise. It's about seeing with a brand new pair of eyes. I'm taking all the static, all the noise, and giving my own history a voice that I control, a sound that is my own, a different kind of seed that I have sown. In that reflection remix, a brand new state of mind. Taking all the pieces of the me I left behind. I sample all the teardrops, I pitch shift the pain. Add a heavy bass line, stand up in the rain. This ain't an echo, it's a brand new song I found. I'm turning up my future till it's shaking the whole ground. In my reflection remix, the beat is strong and true. I'm making something beautiful from the black and blue. You can't delete the master track, it's always there, it's true. It's the melancholy sample running under something new. The scars become the rhythm, the stakes become the break. The beauty's in the honesty of every single take. I'm not replacing, I am integrating it all. The rise, the fall, the writing on the wall. That quiet, broken version from the past. He is the reason that this new track's built to last. He gives the chorus meaning and the bass a deeper drop. He is the engine that will never ever stop. In that reflection remix, a brand new state of mind. Taking all the pieces of the me I left behind. I sample all the teardrops, I pitch shift the pain. Add a heavy bass line, stand up in the rain. This ain't an echo, it's a brand new song I found. I'm turning up my future till it's shaking the whole ground. In my reflection remix, the beat is strong and true. I'm making something beautiful from the black and blue. The rain has stopped, I'm looking at the glass. A different person staring back at last. It's me, but with a better, stronger beat. The remix is complete, yeah. The remix is complete. I smile and my reflection smiles at me. Finally, in perfect harmony.